What you were obviously supposed to talk at 10 or so.
Yeah,
what went on?
So first and foremost, I'd like to give all the glory, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But just had some MRIs going around. Just had to do a couple extra things and Xrays.
Did everything come out all right?
Yeah, everything was good. Just had to retest, not getting the good enough images and all such like that.
What has the NFL draft process been like for you so far?
Man, I would say it's just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? A kid coming from Cleveland, Ohio. It's just a great feeling. Blessed to be here. Blessed to wake up this morning. So very grateful.
What made you decide to enter the NFL draft this year?
I would say just having Coach Larry Johnson as a coach and Coach Day as our head coach just developed me greatly as a player and just helped me on and off the field.
So you felt like you were ready?
Yeah, I knew I was ready for sure.
Was it hard at all with all the other guys in your class that decided to come back to make that decision?
Definitely, you know what I'm saying, at Ohio State, talk about the brotherhood, but, you know what I'm saying, I just had a kid not too long ago, so just got to do what's best for my family.
How much did that affect your decision? How old is is it a boy, girl?
Boy, 5 months.
How much did that weigh on your decision?
It definitely weighed, but, you know what I'm saying, just got to do what's best for my family and feed my family first.
What's his name?
Michael Hall III.
Not Michael Hall Jr.
No, call him Trey as a nickname.
You talked about the development of Coach Day and Coach Johnson. What made you, throughout your years at Ohio State, made you feel like you were ready for this moment and ready for what's to come?
I would say just really thanks to Coach Jay, just being very transparent with him ever since day one. Ever since I attended Ohio State, he just developed me on and off the field. You know what I'm saying, doing bag work, working my hands, and building my explosiveness, and also building my character off the field.
How do you feel like your Ohio State career went when you look back on it?
I'll say it went very well, you know what I'm saying, dealing with injuries here and there, but just to look past that, I really appreciate my time at the Ohio State for sure. It's just coming from Cleveland, Ohio, is my dream school.
Obviously, you know, all those guys coming back, there's big expectations. Are you excited just to watch those guys play this year?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Love to see my guys, JT, Tyleek, and all, and Jack. You know what I'm saying? Those were my guys. That was my class I came in with. Those were my brothers for life. So definitely always talk to them, even to this day, you know what I'm saying? Still in the group chat, asking how guys are doing.
Did you know when you decided that those guys were all likely to stay?
No. So those guys made their decision after I made my decision. You know what I'm saying? I wish those guys the best. Love my brothers to death, but you know what I'm saying? I had to do what's best for my call.
Mike, what do you think about the new guys coming in?
I feel like those guys have a great chance. You know what I'm saying? We have our whole defense coming back, Ohio State. I feel like they have a great chance to compete for a national championship.
How much did Jack and JT and Tyleek, having all of them in your class, how much did they push you and help you get here?
I feel like they pushed me a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just coming in with them, and we were like one of the we were the greatest D-line to come. You know what I'm saying? Just in our class, just getting recruited. So we push each other, you know what I'm saying, to the limits every day, whether that's, you know what I'm saying, on the field or even getting extra work.
Mike, how would you rate the way that you played at the Senior Bowl?
You said what?
How would you rate the way that you played at the Senior Bowl?
I feel like I played very well, you know what I'm saying? Just I didn't let any outside noise bother me or anything like that. I just came in to work and prove a point.
One of the outside noises that came out of it, though, was like, I don't even know if I could say it.
Nothing specific. You just hear a lot of people say I'm undersized or what I can't do. So, you know what I'm saying, I displayed everything and I left everything out there at the Senior Bowl. And I believe I did very well.
You see your differences in year 1 and year 2.
Could you repeat that? My bad.
What were the biggest differences in year 1 and year 2 of difference?
What was the biggest
Differences, culture shifts, just continuity, consistency, and those things.
With Jim Knowles?
Yeah.
I feel like he's the best D coordinator I had at Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? He allowed me to play freely, and he understood everybody's strengths, and he just used the best of it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't try to take that away from us. He allowed us to go out there every time we stepped on the field and play hard.
When you get the comparisons that you did after the Senior Bowl,
Yeah.
what was that like? Like hearing your name associated with, you know, some of the guys who are dominating the NFL right now. What was that like?
I feel like it's just very blessed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Just even be mentioned with those guys, and just very grateful.
You obviously played a lot of one tech at Ohio State. Do you see yourself playing more free tech at the next level?
Yeah, I would say anywhere on the defensive line. Just as long as I'm a great asset to the team, you know, I'm bringing juice and I'm setting those standards and raising the bar. I feel like anywhere on the line.
Aaron Donald's the obvious comparison. How glad are you that he's had the career he's had so that people will look at you maybe differently than they might otherwise?
Yeah, I would say he's just a great overall player from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to be compared to somebody as great as Aaron Donald is just crazy. And it's just a blessing.
He ran really fast here. Is that a goal for you tomorrow?
Yeah, I won't be doing anything at the combine. I tweaked my hamstring a couple days before, so won't be doing anything, but I will be doing everything at Pro Day on March 20th.
You mentioned the undersized thing.
Yeah.
The conversations you're having with NFL teams, are they
Yeah.
telling you they like you at this size? They want you to get bigger?
I can't disclose that. Sorry about that.
Do you feel comfortable, or do you feel like you've got to add some weight or whatever?
No, I feel like I'm very comfortable at the weight I've been playing at. I weighed in not so long ago at like 293, so definitely bigger than what I was where I was at in the season.
Mike,
293.
Yeah.
Mike, what did you see from some of the other defensive tackles who are up and coming at Ohio State, like Hero Canoe, Caden McDonald? What do you think Ohio State fans will see from them this year?
I feel like Hero Canoe and guys like Caden McDonald, you know what I'm saying? They're just one of those guys who taking it serious now. Like even when I'm hitting the group chat or whatever, just seeing how those guys are improving and just getting better in the off-season workouts and just how hungry they are to compete. You know what I'm saying? Obviously leaving me, it's just leaving a spot open, so it's an opportunity to play and get on the field faster.
What was your best game?
My best game at Ohio State throughout my career had to be either that Michigan State game, Notre Dame, or Team Up North.
When you played 8 snaps, I think you had 4 sacks.
Yeah.
A couple of them came back.
Yeah.
Was that like a you proved it to yourself moment, or was that the Notre Dame game? Was there a moment when you kind of proved it to yourself, like, yeah, this is what I can do?
Definitely. I don't just think about one particular moment, but I definitely flash like what I could be and my, you know what I'm saying, just like how I am as a defensive player, how dominant I am. But I can't. It's all, you know what I'm saying, just thanks to my guys. You know what I'm saying. It's just not all about Mike Hall. It's about the Rushman, and that's what Coach Jay talks about all the time.
Mike, I could probably predict your answer, but Tommy Ikenberg, when he was here earlier today,
Yeah.
he obviously played with a dislocated elbow against Michigan, but he said he still feels like he let people down. What would you say in response to that comment?
Yeah, I would say we let people down. You know what I'm saying? Not winning a Big Ten championship and not winning a national championship. You know what I'm saying? Just it still weighs on my heart, but you know what I'm saying? I had to do what's best for me.
What about Tommy thinking that he personally let people down? What would you say to that?
Yeah, he didn't let anybody down. Tommy's one of the toughest guys I know, and he's one of those guys who takes the weight room, he takes the field very seriously. So I feel like he didn't let anybody down, especially coming from Ohio.
What's he like as a leader?
You said what?
What's Tommy like as a leader?
I feel like having a guy like Tommy be my Mike backer, you know what I'm saying, playing on the D-line, just having that guy behind me, knowing like if I mess up on a play, he's going to correct me, or if he's not in the right gap, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to make him right. So regardless, we're just there for just there to help each other out, and I feel like he's a great leader. He encourages us to play, you know what I'm saying, if we're not playing to the standard in practice, he's going to, you know what I'm saying, talk to us and get it set straight, for sure.
He's one of the guys who's looked at the best from this run of Ohio State defense.
Yeah.
He said that you're one of the best defensive tackles he's ever played with.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you to hear that from him?
Man, just a blessing, especially coming from Cleveland, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Both places, just a blessing to play with Tommy. He's definitely one the best Mike linebacker I've ever played with. Just a grateful feeling playing with Tommy.
You talk about Tommy. Can you talk about what it's like to be here alongside Steve, Cade, Marvin, and everyone else?
Yeah.
What's it like just to compete alongside?
Man, I would just say it's just great to play with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the brotherhood of the Ohio State, and that's what Coach Day talks about. That's what Coach Jay talks about. So it's just a blessing to be here with my brothers, and hopefully we can get out there. You know what I'm saying? Compete well.
Mike, growing up in Cleveland,
Yeah.
the Browns, your team, who was your NFL team?
Yeah, just coming from Cleveland, that was my favorite team off top. Just being a Cleveland, Ohio kid, even when they weren't good. So, yeah.
What would it mean? I mean, if that would come to pass, it's 1 out of 32 teams.
Yeah. I'm really just blessed to go wherever I go in the draft, you know what I'm saying? No matter what. It's no particular team. I'm like, oh, hey, I go here, you know what I'm saying? I'm super excited. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's just a blessing to even wake up this morning and be here, you know what I'm saying? God has allowed me to let my 2 feet and open my 2 eyes this morning, so just very blessed.
Your decision was made pretty early, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're announcing the day after the Cotton Bowl. At what
Yeah.
point did you know that this was going to be your last year?
I would say just really when I had my son, you know what I'm saying? Just thinking about him, and I was just taking a lot into consideration. But I feel like Coach Jay developed me great into a player, you know what I'm saying, on and off the field. And again, I just know I'm ready. You said what? September 15th, 2023.
Do you have any favorite memories from your Ohio State career?
Favorite memories? Practice game or
Anything.
anything. I would say like just the mat drills. doing those. I mean, it's as bad as it sucks, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing that guys are out there, you know what I'm saying, we're working our tails off. And it's just at 6:30 a.m., you know what I'm saying, when a lot of people are asleep, putting in blood, sweat, and tears with my brothers. I feel like that's the greatest memory.
How did having a son change you?
I feel like it changed me as a man, you know what I'm saying? That was the day I really became a man, and it's not about my call anymore, it's about my son.
What is your pitch to an NFL team? Why should an NFL team draft Mike Hall?
I would say I'm just, like I said before, I'm a great asset to the team. I'm one of those guys who's going to come in and be hungry to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those guys who's just going to sit around and be comfortable. I'm always working, and I'm always willing to do whatever it takes to, you know what I'm saying, be on the field.
Was that the day before the Western Kentucky game then?
Yeah. Literally the day, yeah. I had my son that Friday. I had to leave after the walkthroughs, but I'm just so committed to the brotherhood and to my team, you know what I'm saying? I still made an obligation to go out there, and I text my guys that night, you know what I'm saying? I stayed the night at the hospital, but I came back to the hotel that morning, you know what I'm saying, to be with my guys.
How tough was it to play a game just a few hours after?
It was very tough, but you know what I'm saying, my focus is still on the game. Yes, I have my son and all that, but I work, you know what I'm saying, Monday to Friday with my guys, and why would I let my guys down?
Where was on board? In Columbus or Cleveland?
Yeah, Columbus.
Okay, so it wasn't like you had to drive to Cleveland.
Yeah, no.
You just slept the night before on the like rolled out.
Yeah. Wasn't the best of sleep, but no doubt.
Do you view that as your main source of motivation now, just providing for your family?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, even with my son, you know what I'm saying, on top of my mom, you know what I'm saying, just I think I would fill out my FAFSA form or whatever, and my mom was just only making about $20,000 a year. So just having her sacrifice so much for me and my brother, this is a true blessing. It gives me that motivation, that passion to play how I play.
Like, I think when you were getting recruited, your mom called you the LeBron James of Streetsboro.
Yeah.
What did you think of that at the time? And
I didn't.
You've been through college?
Yeah, I didn't. At the time, I really didn't think too much of it. It's just my mom. She's a very great woman. I love her to death, but I didn't really think too much of it.
When you go back home, now you're Mike Hall from Ohio State, and not just Mike Hall from Streetsboro. What's the reception like? Are you kind of a little bit still of a celebrity there?
I don't look at myself as a celebrity. I'm a normal person, you know what I'm saying? I bleed how everybody else bleeds, you know what I'm saying? Just a normal person. I don't carry myself like I'm a celebrity, for sure.
Obviously, you and Tommy both coming from Northeast Ohio. What do you think, Northeast Ohio did for you to help prepare you for this moment?
Man, I would just say just facing a lot of adversity, you know what I'm saying? Seeing a lot of guys doing a lot of bad stuff in the city, and just seeing those guys and where they ended up, it just wasn't the route for me. So I use football as a tool to make it out, you know what I'm saying? Just very grateful for that, and just a blessing just to have a mother like my mother, and just to guide me in the right way, in the right direction.